I want to hold it. What is it?
That was rhetorical. If you guys want to hold them, there's an opportunity after the show. Now this guy right here is actually only 4 years old. That's it. He's only 4. And the reason we know that is every alligator that you see, you can actually age them from their eyes to the tip of their snout, just like so. Whenever you measure that, if they're under 5 years old, you can actually go by the rule of thumb for every inch is a year. Now, that actually just reminded me. Before he actually does this, he did do this last show. If you see him start to pee, please tell me. Very serious part of the show. That means everybody up there, they've been silent. Everybody over here, they really haven't said much. You guys see him pee. Don't be like the second to last audience that I had to went to pee. Pee. By this time, it was not only on my shirt, not only on my pocket, it was all the way down the leg. That's right. Please, if you see him peeing, this is not a joke part of my question. I really just don't want to smell like musk. Now, continuing on my speech about Mr. Clarence. Mr. Clarence right here is an American alligator. Now, the reason why I can say this is because he has anywhere from 60 to 80 teeth in his mouth at all times, and he can replace his teeth up to 3,000 times in a lifetime.
Yes.
That's right. You'll never find a venture gator in your life, ever. Now this guy right here, whenever he's full grown, bites down with 2,225 pounds of pressure. Yeah, and that's not for the whole mouth, that's per square inch. It's a lot of pressure. Now, this tongue right here that everybody sees, they think they can do this with it. They can't. They don't move their food back with their tongue, they eat it whole. Or if they can't, they actually rip off a piece by doing what's called the death roll. Now, everybody knows this because they watch shows like Swamp People, Gator Boys, Crocodile Dundee, whatever you want to go by. And they think that they know enough about these animals to feed them. Sure, that's all well and good. But if you can feed this alligator and get away with it, the next human that it crosses, he thinks food. Because as soon as you actually fed this animal, he then relates humans to food. That counts. It only takes one time. As soon as he does this, why do you think Fluffy goes missing every now and then? It's because he thinks that your dog is food and you're giving it to him. It's not this animal's fault that he's actually found in your yard. He's not trying to attack you. He's actually just trying to get something that you more than likely would have stopped it. He's just trying to get something that you don't want in your house, such as a rat, a small bird, whatever. Now, since he's actually being rowdy, I don't normally do this during my show, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. There's actually a trick to handling alligators. No, I don't want you guys to go up to a live alligator. Try this, please deny it. If I ever hear you guys doing this, I'll deny it, ever mentioning it. Watch. I just calmed him down in 2 seconds.
What did you do?
Hold it right here. Now immediately whenever you do this, it's basically giving an alligator a full back rub. 2 seconds, you can feel his entire body go, he just goes completely limp. He doesn't want to move around that much anymore. It actually works for a good minute or 2. I can hold him to whatever I want with him, he won't squirm. Because whenever he's really relaxed, he doesn't want to do anything. Period. Just like a human. Now, I did see a whole bunch of people say they want to hold Clarence. I can't let you guys do that, but you guys can take a picture with him. Now, if you want to take a picture with him, you can hold him and I'll give you specific instruction on how to do that. Now, if you're scared of Mr. Clarence, watch. You shouldn't be. He knows who people are. He knows people aren't food. And the reason why he knows that is because we feed him. We feed him tiny fish. I thought he was peeing and you guys all would have been in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Now, he does actually eat tiny fish. He eats small rats. You guys don't have to worry about him biting you. And like I just demonstrated, he's not going to do anything to you. And just to add on to that, I will actually take his mouth shut so you guys can feel a little bit more safe yourselves. If you guys want to take a picture with Ozzy, the guy that does nothing, Bubba, one of the nicest snakes you'll ever meet, or Clarence, the crocodile that loves humans. It's only $10 right after the show, and you guys can make a nice line right here. If you guys have any questions about any of the animals that I showed up here with, please come up and ask me. I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. Other than that,